shouldn't want at this point. Those Zerglings can get a drone kill in here and there. Kwanro, I think, at this point has enough Zerglings to really help him out. And just forcing Kwanro to have his Mutalisk inside. I'm not quite sure if Kwanro's mining. I don't think he put down a second extractor. If he did, then I might have missed it. Definitely wasn't mining from it. If he has it down, not. Pull the map down. Pull the map. There we go. No second extractor. While ZerO has a lot more gas. Both have the same amount of hatcheries, but Kwanro, the longer this keeps going on, the less his early Mutalisk count is going to become an advantage. He just had to feel at this point, move his Mutalisks out, ignore the Zerglings on the ground, because, oh, Scourge aplenty for ZerO at this point. And I'm rocking him my chair. I'm so excited to see what happens. Mutalisk of Kwanro's going to move in. We're going to see whether ZerO's going to be ready for this. He does have two groups of Mutalisks and a lot of Scourge inside. Kwanro's going to have to be very careful as he engages. Engage the Mutalisk. Scourge coming in on him very close. Has more Mutalisks in to support. ZerO fighting off those Mutalisks. Those Zerglings inside. Zerglings inside for Kwanro, right inside of ZerO's base. Right inside of ZerO's main, going to try to engage the drones that actually should be able to do a lot of damage. A lot of drones being taken out right inside of ZerO's base. ZerO's doing losing a lot of drones, and Kwanro manages to fight those Mutalisks in there very well as well. Now forcing those Mutalisks back to try to take out these Zerglings, but Kwanro be doing a pretty good job. It definitely took out a decent number of drones there. Now actually going to move some of his Mutalisks back because I think he didn't feel he had enough. Those early Scourge did do some damage. Whew, so yeah, you can tell by the number of drones. Oh man, ZerO lost a lot of drones. Only has 2 drones producing minerals, getting minerals, mining minerals at this point, focusing the rest of them into gas production, going around killing overlords. Overlords near the middle everywhere. We're going to see whether Kwanro decides to engage here. Indeed, I think ZerO actually might have. Yeah, ZerO does indeed have a larger number, so Kwanro has to be very careful as he engages. He has to keep those overlords alive. He does not want to have to waste minerals on overlord production. So at this point, I think the tables have turned exactly. The longer the game keeps going the way it is right now, Kwanro's going to have an economic advantage and going to be able to outproduce. He needs to get a second gas up, get some more Mutalisk on the field, and not lose his overlords as he's doing. Run into some Scourge, I believe. Now engaging. Has his own Scourge coming in. Help to support ZerO. Actually now has Zerglings running in as well. Kwanro's going to have to get some of his engagement on that. Definitely takes out one Zerglings that was coming in. More Zerglings running on the field for him. So both players just trying to put on pressure. Kwanro again has 2 Zerglings right inside of ZerO's base, doing a beautiful job of harassing. So ZerO has to go in for all or nothing, take out all those Mutalisks in the air, just so because his economy is in tatters. His economy is absolute crap at this point. Just nothing really much. ZerO has a slightly larger Mutalisk force at this point, still trying to engage. He's lost every single one of his drones inside of his main. Still has a larger Muta force. He's taking out most of the Mutas of Kwanro. Kwanro has only 1 Muta to defend at this point, and now his drones are in trouble. So we're going to see Kwanro barely producing even more Mutas, trying to run this away from ZerO Live, trying to micromanage it, actually putting down an Evo chamber. That's instantly going to get attacked. So at this point, it might even be a race to see who wins first. And there's the guy sitting in their crowd with no teeth. Drones are being pulled off the line, trying to survive. ZerO microing those Mutas beautifully. Kwanro desperately trying to get some Scourge in the air. Scourge against Scourge at this point. Just trying to kill anything. Creep colonies being put down everywhere, trying to defend. So that's all Kwanro's trying to do. Delay. Getting some of his Scourge hits, but desperately trying to get some of those creep colonies up. Spore colonies, if those spore colonies get up, I think Kwanro's going to be in a pretty position, just running his drones up and down in a safe position. Now going to run them right towards the natural to the safety of the spores, while Kwanro actually has Zerglings right inside of ZerO's main, taking out all the hatcheries. 2 spore colonies up! 2 spore colonies up, and that's going to be it. You can tell it on ZerO's face. He cannot engage Kwanro at this point. 2 spore colonies, just enough. Just enough. Try, he's going to desperately try. Spore colonies are in range, though. He did manage to take out 1 more drone, but at this point, oh man, ZerO has nothing. His main is completely dead. He has no mining. The force he has in the air is all he has. He has to do some sort of damage. He has to do something absolutely miraculous. Kwanro doesn't have as much mining himself, but he still has drones on the field, just trying to kill the rest of the hatcheries. And as soon as those go down, I believe that's going to be GG, because ZerO doesn't really have any way, because Kwanro's just sitting inside his natural at this point. Again, going to try to go into the defend, but there was a Scourge that hit him. Now he's going to lose his last Mutalisk. He's going to GG at that point. Wow, turnaround. Talk about a turnaround. Kwanro showing his wow. Going for extreme. Wow. Going for very aggressive play, and that ended up paying off. Wow. I need a sip there. Wow. Oh, man, I thought ZerO had that when he defended his main, when he had more Mutas in the air, but Kwanro sneaking them Zerglings in like freaking commandos, freaking Zergling Berserker commandos, killing everything that ZerO had, killing his entire economy. So Kwanro there tricked. Beautiful trick there by Kwanro, beautiful aggressive play, and really look forward to seeing what he does more against ZerO. He's going to have to pull out something out of his fancy trick Woongjin Stars hat. Of course, he has no pressures otherwise. Well, there's the OSL and he's in the MSL, but he has no pressures otherwise except for individual tournaments. So all of his practice time goes into ZVZs because I believe he's practicing against Jaedong for the OSL. Want to guess how much practice goes into practice against Jaedong in the OSL? Why the hell did Nuke say that ZerO will beat Jaedong? Still think that's a very, very... if it was like a one game or best of 3 maybe, but beating Jaedong in a best of 5 in a ZVZ... No, okay, that is a best of 3. Never mind, it is a... OSL round of 8 is a best of 3. I'm trying to justify what the hell... Go into Nuke's channel, see his round of 8 predictions for the Bacchus OSL. You'll know what I mean. I'm just babbling at this point. Beautiful game, though, by Kwanro, I gotta say. And another ZVZ that looks to be very promising because surprises overall all over the place. Every single matchup, I believe the favorite lost. Jaedong lost to Kanata. Oh, man. Effort lost to Calm. I believe Effort was the close favorite there. Bisu lost to Iris. And Kwanro beat ZerO. ZerO lost to Kwanro. Oh, man. Favorites losing overall in the first set. Now they're going to have to pull off something huge to get back into this. So we're going to see whether it's going to become an upset MSL. That'll be beautiful. That'll be Kanata, Calm, Kwanro, and Iris in the semis. Can you imagine that for a second, people? Sit down and imagine that. GG guys, ranching out. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed. More from me next week.